Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Christy Wan, and welcome to your online Essentials of Managerial Finance 3020 class. I want to show you how to navigate Blackboard. It's really important that you watch this video because it will show you where everything is and it'll help you not to miss any points that you can earn. So when you first log in, you'll see all of these different titles over on the left or links. And of course, we've got the first one where you can read the syllabus, and that's very important to read the syllabus. It has the schedule of the classes in here. So if I open it up, we'll take a look at it. And so you've got my office hours. So even though you're an online class, you can come visit me and get help with different problems that you might have. So that's kind of a benefit. It's not like you can't totally find me. So that's good. I've got the different, the grade determination here. So you see all the points and then it adds up to this number of points. So I may have to do one little quick thing here to fix this, but it's like 1 point off. Anyways, you can basically see what your points will be for an A or a B or a C. So it's a lot of points, but basically you don't have any tests. You're just doing a lot of different activities. You do have a bonus point opportunity, and I'll show you that later. So you've got different chances to get some bonus points. Sometimes you might miss an assignment or something. In this class, you'll have discussion boards. So I do have a rubric for the discussion board. Make sure that you don't miss the initial discussion board post because you'll lose 8 points for that. And then I've got some different areas here you can read through, and I'll tell you about some of them later. So a lot of this is kind of standard stuff, online honor code and different things like that. Now to the important part, the calendar schedule. So each week there's something due, and that's so that you don't get behind in the class. So for week 1, I have you watching this is this video, how to navigate your online course. And then you've got your chapter 1 online lectures, and there are links to YouTube videos there. And then I have kind of highlighted here graded homework that's due Monday, January the 16th. So for chapter 1, I believe we're starting on January the 9th, so you can see that the first assignments are due January 16th, and it's on a Monday. All assignments are due on, well, most of them are due on a Monday, and it's at 11:59 p.m. And so this is going to be important when I show you on MindTap. They have a weekly schedule in their software, but it's not going to look the same. So you need to go by the syllabus only for the due dates. Don't look at MindTap because it's a little bit confusing. And so you'll see you've got like some prerequisite courses. You'll always have a why is this important to me? It's just 3 points. And then an assignment, and then there's always an online lecture that's actually built into Blackboard. So I'll show you where those are. So just go through, you can get an idea like all the different things that you can watch, and then all of the items that are graded for different weeks. And again, everything's due Monday at 11:59 p.m. That way I get a chance on Monday morning to answer people's last minute questions. I used to have it due on Sunday night, but since that was the weekend, it ended up being hard in terms of helping people at the last minute. So make sure you go by this schedule, print it out, and definitely write all of this down in your calendar. Then you'll see, like I've gotten to chapter 5 here, there's a discussion board. The first discussion board was actually your introductions, and I can go up and find where that was. The first discussion board was here, and it's due January the 16th, where you make your initial post, and then you're basically just introducing yourself, and then by January the 30th, you're going to respond to other students' posts so you can meet other students online. So that's the only time where there's going to be some sort of a difference, is whenever there's a discussion board, and there are 5 of those for the class, those initial posts are always due on Thursday at 11:59 p.m. Okay, so that's probably enough about the syllabus. If you have any questions, you can always email me. Then I have a Start Here button. And so I have a Read Me First folder. I've got an introduction video that will just be me talking and introducing myself personally. And then this is just some information about the course. So after you've done that, there's some course expectations. Then there are some instructions for registering your MindTap for your MindTap course. And something I want to point out is that some of you may not be sure if you want to stay in an online course. Some people end up not liking the fact that they can't talk to me personally in a classroom. So I would do the free trial, and it ends like January the 23rd, and hopefully by then you can decide, do you want to stay in this online class or not. And you don't have to pay for it, because once you paid for it, you can't really get your money back. If you know you really want to take this class, then you could purchase access to the online MindTap course online using a credit card, or you can go to the bookstore. For those of you that have grants and you have to purchase at the bookstore, this will be located at the bookstore. One other thing about the bookstore is that they sell two different bundles. One is just MindTap. You just get MindTap and you read the book online. The other is MindTap, where you get everything online, but you also get a loose leaf copy of the book, because some people, they really want something tangible to read instead of reading online. So make sure if you end up buying at the bookstore that you ask about those two options. So I would go for the free trial, and then once you figured out, yeah, I really want to do this, then go ahead and you'll pay for it, pay for the class. So in these instructions right here, it'll show you what to do. You'll click on this link, because this is a link to the MindTap course. It always has these little light blue things in a circle. And so you'll click on this, and for me, it's going to take me, for you, it'll take you to a different screen. For me, since I'm the instructor, it automatically takes me into the course. So I'll let you see what it looks like. So if you look at week 1, this is when classes start, January 9th through the 15th. You can see it says no activities are due, but really there are activities due. And this is because their week, they assume it ends on Sunday night. So if you click to the next week, then it shows everything due Monday, January 16th at 11:59 p.m. And this isn't everything that's due. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 5 things that are due. So anyways, you see all this, and then you can work on these different assignments. So again, that's why I say go by the syllabus instead of by what this says in terms of week 1 and week 2, because it's confusing, because I'm giving you that extra day on Monday to finish everything. Okay, so you'll get a screen where you'll log in and you'll have to decide to get the free trial or pay for it, and all of that information is found in this read these instructions before registering for your MindTap course. So I'll click on that really quickly and open it, and you log into Blackboard. Of course, you have to get there first, and then you'll get to your course, and then you'll click on a blue link. Mine was the one I just showed you that I clicked on. One thing is that you will encounter, no matter what, unless you've enabled pop-ups already, you have to enable them. So usually Google Chrome, or I guess Mozilla Firefox, are the best ones. People mostly say Google Chrome is the best. But you go in there, you're going to have to enable pop-ups, because the MindTap window is a pop-up. And if you don't, you won't get into your course, and you'll be really confused as to why you click on something and nothing happens. So make sure you enable pop-ups so that your MindTap course can show up. Mine showed up because I already enabled it. And then you'll go in, you'll have to link to your account. So you follow these instructions, and then you'll create your account. And then again, right down here, this is begin your trial access. I would do that one just so you can figure out, do you really want to, I don't know, if you want to do this or not. Most of the Finance 3020 classes use MindTap, so you'll probably, even if you switch sections, you'll still need it. So those are the instructions. And here's where I have the video that I'm making. It'll be a different link since I'm making a new video. I've again reiterated disable pop-up blockers, and then your privacy policy is located here. Okay, so now another really important thing is if you have any problems with like the content, then there's a link right here that says ask the instructor. So you click on that and this goes to a discussion board, and you can actually see the first discussion board has to do with introductions. But you'll go to ask the instructor. Let's say you just have something, a question about logging in or something like that. Just how do I get there? Or maybe I don't understand the concept in chapter 1. Create a thread, ask the question here, and then that way when I answer the question, everybody can see the answer so I don't get like 40 emails about the same question. So everybody can go here and look. And you can subscribe to this thread to be able to get messages anytime somebody asks a question. So if I cancel that one, but if I wanted to subscribe, which I need to since I'm the instructor, it subscribed me because now the only thing it says is unsubscribe. So whenever you subscribe, you'll get emails whenever someone creates a thread, and so you can see answers to common questions. Now, if you have a problem with Cengage, I'm clicking on the Cengage technical support link over here to the left, and there's a link right here to MindTap where you can report your problem, and that's really a good way. If you like to call somebody, there's a phone number or 2 different phone numbers here that you could contact, and then there's some frequently asked questions. So if it's a problem with MindTap, I have no control over their software at all. So you'll have to contact them. I can't help you if you email me about it. I'll just say you'll have to do a technical support request using this link, or you can call them at the phone number and they'll solve the problem. If for some reason you've done this and they haven't gotten back to you in a while, then you email me and I'll email my representative and speed up the process of getting your answer. And if for some reason, this delays you from submitting something on time because they didn't respond to you, then of course I'll work something out for you. So technical support, any problems with the MindTap software when you're online.